Hi everyone, today I am going to show you how to go from this to this. By showing you how to organize your makeup into sections so that you can work on your face section by section. That way you're not confused, you don't lose track of where you are, and you won't forget a step. We're also going to just take this real slow. We're going to work at this and we're just going to take our time and we're going to experiment. We're just going to have fun with the products that we have and we're going to find out what we can do with them and what we can't do with them. And then we're going to move on to prepping our face. And then we're going to move on to applying the foundation. And then we're going to learn how to conceal our under eye area. We're going to learn how to apply natural brows so it doesn't look painted on. Then we're going to learn how to put on eyeshadow and blend it so you have a natural look that still feels sexy and beautiful. And then we are going to move on to bronzing, contouring, highlighting, and putting that glow in our face and in our cheeks. This is where it all just starts coming together. And then lastly, we're going to put on our lipstick and we are going to be kissable. And then we're going to put everything together. We're going to put on our jewelry, we're going to do our nails, we're going to put on our pretty earrings, and we're going to do our hair. And we're going to look absolutely fabulous when we're done.
Hey self, I've got a great idea. How about we give away a pack of these brushes to one lucky subscriber? That sounds great. How can they win? To enter, they must be a subscriber of the Tristine Fleming YouTube channel. So go ahead and click subscribe now. We also need to give some love back, so please click like on this video. You also need to join the conversation below by commenting. I've already started the conversation for you. And because my birthday is coming up, if I reach 100 subscribers the day before my birthday on May 18th, one of you will be awarded this beautiful brush set for free. And your name will be announced on May 18th live. So you might want to share this video too. That's going to be an amazing birthday. Well, let's get back to the video.
Okay, so we're back and now we are going to put on the canvas. It's just like being a painter where you have that blank, beautiful canvas. And sometimes that blank, beautiful canvas can be really, really intimidating. You're like, where do I begin? How do I start? I know I can envision what I want it to look like, but how do I get there? So this is really, you know, the canvas. You always prep your canvas as an artist, right? You don't just start with a canvas that is just not prepped with a primer or a paint background or white. Most painters will always paint that canvas to give it something for that paint to set in besides the actual canvas, because otherwise you get that clumpy and you can actually see the weaving of the canvas. Van Gogh did that, which was brilliant, but we don't want to see all the wrinkles and the holes in our face. We don't. So like the canvas for an artist, that's what this is right now. And when an artist needs to start painting, he has to start putting something on first, a very light color, just to make sure that that canvas is ready to start taking the paint. Okay, as usual, I have my drink with me here today. I am so excited because we have a beautiful day here in Wisconsin. It's probably like 80 degrees already. I mean, seriously, May 1st, woo, we're going good. So I always have this with me wherever I go, and you can see that it's warm outside because I have condensation on my cup, which is going to be really good for my eyes later, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so that was good. Okay, gotta take off the glasses. So I always do this with my glasses because I'm always wearing my glasses because I can't see. So this is a great way for me to pull my hair back. So you always want to get your hair off your face. So I am going to start with Professional. I love this stuff and I am almost out. I went to Ulta yesterday and I really should have gotten the big one. It's $31 for the big one, but it's really, really worth it because this stuff is the miracle. However, what's really cool about primers is you don't need a lot. Now I'm going to show you how much I'm going to put on my finger. Ooh, that might even be a little bit too much. So I'm going to go ahead and just start on my nose and off to the side. And what I'm doing is I just kind of put a couple dots on, but then I start rubbing up and down. Because I really want to fill those pores. And don't forget this part under your nose. Seriously, especially right here. Little piggy. Don't forget that part. Oink, oink. Don't forget it. So then you're just kind of up and down. Especially up because you want to fill the pores by pushing it up. Now, a lot of time with a pore filler or a pore primer that's going to fill your pores, you really just have to do it wherever you have those pores that you just need to delete, exterminate, like the Daleks. You want to exterminate those big, large pores. However, unfortunately for me, which is why I go through this, is that my face has a lot of big pores. I, as a teenager, had very, very bad acne. I started out when I was 11 years old. I hit puberty really, really early, and I was the only one in my class who did. I got my period early. I got acne early. I mean, it was just awful because I got bullied all the time. It was bad enough that I was bullied as a little girl by association of my cousin who was a weirdo. So everybody hated me because of that and picked on me. But then when I hit puberty so early, I was mortified because I was the only girl, the only kid in my entire class that had acne. And so my nickname was Pizza Face, and that was, granted to me, awarded to me by a boy that I had a crush on. He loved to make fun of me. Greg Garrell, you know who you are. And so I picked at him a lot. I popped him. I love to pop zits, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now with this one here, I'm gonna really do this one good. Okay, I'm telling you, you're gonna see that thing. It's not gonna disappear, but it is gonna diminish quite a bit. So yeah, I was picked on really a lot. I was bullied so much because of my acne and just because I was growing up so much faster than anyone else, and because I was also from a broken home in a Catholic school, which was like unheard of. So that kind of put like that, brand on me that I was already a tainted kid coming from a divorced family in a Catholic church. Now I'm just putting a little bit on here and I'm going on my temples and pushing it up. So yeah, when I was 12, I begged my mother to please let me wear makeup. My mom loved makeup. She really did. She absolutely loved makeup. So I wanted to be pretty like my mom. My mom was gorgeous. She had flawless skin and she really knew how to put on her makeup. And so I asked my mom if I could please start wearing makeup. And she did let me do it. However, when I started wearing makeup, I was still in the Catholic school. And there was a nun who was the principal. When she found out that I was wearing makeup, she pulled me out of class. She didn't pull me out of class. She dragged me out of class and scolded me in the hallway and told me that, she took her hand on my face and tried to wipe my face off and told me that I was going to become a whore if I continued wearing makeup. Then that wasn't bad enough. No. She then took me back into the classroom and made an example out of me of what not to be, what not to do if you don't want to become a whore or go to hell. Yeah. It's really surprising to me that I am a Christian today, but seriously, that is when my faith started really dwindling and I became an atheist very shortly after that. But that's an entirely different story. But yeah, so makeup was a way to save the day for me. It was a way to cover all these imperfections, all these things that were causing attention to me, bad attention, not good attention, really bad attention. And I needed something that would hide this and hide my fear and hide my pain. I really needed to hide it. And because I wasn't an ugly girl, puberty took over and I began to rebel at that point. From the moment that she pulled me out and then set an example and made me an example in front of my peers, I began to rebel. I began to drink. I began to date and have sex at a very early age. So seriously, it really devastated me. So makeup was a way for me to hide, but it also made me feel beautiful. It started to make me feel a little bit more confident. And fortunately, my mother let me go to a public school after that. So that wasn't much better because I got bullied by a group of Mexican girls. And then I got bullied by one black girl who just beat the crap out of me one day. Yeah, that was fun. And I did stand up to the Mexican girls, and then they were like my best friends. So yeah, I've been bullied my whole life. Then I went to high school and I was Miss Popularity. Like, everyone loved me. I went to a totally different school. I did have some of my bullies from grade school there, but other than that, I was Miss Popularity. Like, oh boy, the teachers loved me, the boys loved me, the chicks loved me, the girls were all jealous of me and telling me how pretty I was and blah, blah, blah. But I was really skinny and pretty because I did wear makeup and I wore it right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh no, I'm not taking that. See what can happen? You just don't know. So you got to get everything set. Okay, so I'm taking my Bye Bye foundation from IT Cosmetics. I love this because it has a 50 SPF. Okay, sun protection right there this summer. I just ordered 2 more of these, one in the same color and one for tan, because I'm gonna start getting tan in the next few days. I'm not even kidding. I'm probably gonna go sit outside after this. So I'm gonna show you how to use a brush and how to use your makeup. Now, some YouTube tutorials are gonna show you to dot it on your face and then blend it in with the brush. Some people will just squirt it on their face, line here, line there, line here. You can do it however you feel comfortable with. But what I like to do, because I like to kind of maintain it, I like to keep control of it so I'm not using a whole lot. So what I do is I'm going to shake this up real quick. So what I do is I just put a little bit on. I'm putting 1 squirt on. Okay, I put it on the back of my hand, and I'll probably need more, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna get it all over. I wanna make sure that it's gonna be even on my brush. So I'm gonna pound it into my hand, and then I'm gonna start. And again, I told you I wipe down, and I'm not going really hard with this. I'm not, you know, really pounding it. And you can pat it too. That's another good way. But right here at the eyes, it needs to be swept. You need a little bit of gentleness there. So I am going to do the dabbing a little bit here. So many of the stories that I've heard on YouTube, a lot of these makeup artists and women, now you can see how this is spreading pretty good. That little amount, I still have some on my hand here. So a lot of makeup tutorial gurus, these beauty, wonderful, they're gorgeous, gorgeous women, but their stories are the same. I was bullied as a girl. It's amazing to me to find out how many beautiful women were bullied. I think it just goes to say that I'm going to take the rest here, and I'm going to just put the rest on and do up on my forehead. Now this I'm going to dab and then sweep. But to me, it's just so sad because it almost feels like jealousy. Like these poor women, and me included. I'm not ugly by any means. I mean, before my makeup, I'm not the best looking, but seriously, I can walk out the door and be pretty without makeup. I can. I don't need makeup to feel pretty. So it's just ironic to me that these beautiful women, I'm going to do another squirt, are the ones who have been bullied. And it's such a sad story, and we hear so much about bullying today, and yet it's not stopping. Kids are still being bullied. Adults are being bullied. Adults are being bullied more than anybody these days. Now I'm going to take it on my eyes, and I'm going to wipe it because you know I like to put foundation on my eyes, and I'm sweeping back inwards so that I can get up in that crease. See that? And I do it very gently, and then I'm going to go around the eye. So there. And then right in the corners, you really, really want to get those right in those corners. Like, you really want to get those. And here, with this wrinkle, I like to do that, and on my lips. So today, it's just bullying everywhere. It's bullying on YouTube. It's bullying on the comments of the internet. I mean, really, we talk about the society of no bullying, and we have all these no bullying campaigns, but yet, who's the bullies? Politicians, celebrities. Now I'm going to start sweeping down on my neck, because I'm blending. I'm going to put a little bit on my ear. Now this really does go far. So remember, I did take 2 little pumps and just a tiny bit left, and I'm going to take it on my neck and sweep it down a little bit on the ear. But it's amazing to me that the very people who say that they are on these anti-bullying campaigns are the very ones who are bullies themselves, like Dan Savage. It's just fascinating to me that, you know, these very people that are going out and campaigning against bullying are the bullies themselves. Okay, so now I have my foundation on, and that is where I'm going to stop with this video, because I'm going to do my secret. It's not a secret, not anymore. Once you see it, I am going to show you how to cover these dark circles under your eyes, because we did put foundation on it, so we're good. But I'm going to show you what we need to do to get those bags gone for good. So stick with me, watch the next video, and we are going to conceal our eyes and we are going to look fresh and bright.
I am so grateful that you came to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to continue watching and don't forget to subscribe.